All right, guys. How's it going? It's a little late, Thursday night. Um, you know what? Just no. Colin, fuck you, man. Just no. I'm not gonna do it. Copper, come on. I quit. Bye. Gone.
Oh my god, you guys. So I don't really know what happened, but this is literally the best thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life. I've been wanting to do this dang recap forever. We all know that I'm the brains behind the witty poems that you used to get, and then Trey started doing these stupid videos and he wouldn't let me be a part of them. So this little meltdown that he's having is excellent for me. I would just like to point out to all of you, as you can see, that we finally got the map hung. I know that that's been a point of contention for many, many months, many, maybe years, and he finally got around to it. It only took my dad coming into town to get it fixed. So, let's get into this recap, you losers. Okay, let's start with the one that made him lose his mind. Colin, you won. You beat Trey 101.8 to 87.2. Let's take a look at this. Wow, Colin, more than one of your players didn't even score 5 points. That's not great. But yet, Trey got someone who scored -4 points. That's even worse. So, congrats to you, Colin. Let's look and see who all you've got. Um, I know who Adrian Peterson is. Isn't he the guy who beat the girl up and kid up? Kid up. I think it's the kid. So he didn't do great. That's probably because I think he beat his kid up. But let's look at Trey. He has Latavius Murray. I have Latavius Murray. I haven't been happy with him. He probably scored, second most points on Trey's team. Let's take a look. Oh, it was the Raiders defense that lost it for him. There we go. So, Colin, congrats to you. You didn't do great, but you still did better than Trey. And for that, I am proud of you. My phone's ringing. Oh, no, we don't need to talk to them. Okay. The next one that we've got is Riley versus Matthew. And I have to bet that that's 116.9 to 143.6. Hats off to Matthew for that win. The Kamara adds 10 pounds. That's really clever, Matthew. Proud of you for that one. I bet that y'all together have the most combined points scored today. Let's see. Who all do you have? The only thing that I know on Matthew's team that did the best is the Bears, and that's because of SNL. Duh, Bears. Nope, I had Marvin Jones Jr. last year. He did good. Good for you. Good for you, Matthew. Now, Riley. Ed Dixon only scored you 0 points? Yikes. Yikes. But Christian McCaffrey, holy smokes. You got 3 people that weren't your quarterback to score over 20 points and you still didn't win? Hats off to you, Matthew. Very proud. Let's take a look back here. Okay, the next one is Up All Night to Get Lucky. To the Cox Gobblers. Ooh, that's kind of gross, Nick. 90.9. So Chris got the win on that one. Let's take a look here. Holy smokes, guys. These quarterbacks are scoring so many points. 40 plus points for each of your quarterbacks. That's fantastic. Oh, Nick had a running back only scored 0 points. Only scored 0. Didn't score any points. His Ravens defense, despite having a 40 plus point quarterback and a tight end that scores 20.8 points, Nick still couldn't break 100 and bring his team to victory. That Ravens defense just didn't pull it through for him. Might want to look at a new defense there, Nick. But it looks like a lot of you all are lacking on the defense, so maybe that's up for grabs. Unsure. Chris over here has Drew Brees. Ooh, he's good. I know that one. There weren't any sort of like heavy hitters on Chris's team other than that. It's just good, steady points. Brandon Cook got you a lot. Nick Chubb got you a lot. The Broncos got you 10. That's the most that I've seen out of any of your defenses so far. So pick better defenses, guys. Next is He Hate Me by Steve Klein with 30.8 points. And then Cooking with Crisco with 27.4. Holy smokes, I think that's our closest game of the week, guys. That's only 3.4 points. So tough luck with that one, Brennan. Holy smokes, Brennan, tough luck. You've had a 6-game losing streak? Yikes. So sorry. I think that I might be worse than you, but we won't talk about that. You've got Ben Roethlisberger almost got you 30 points. Holy smokes, even with a 41.1 scoring wide receiver in Michael Thomas, you still couldn't squeak out the win. All you needed was 3.4 more points. And your Vikings defense, Brendan has the defense, guys. With 27 points from the Vikings. I did not know that they were that good. But I think that I'm identifying some players. Kenyon Drake, Frank Gore, Cole Beasley, they all could have scored you just 3 more points. 3.4 more points. 3.5 more points for the win. Let's see. Steve Klein over here. Oh, you have Julio. I actually know that this was his first touchdown in like, what was it? 4 or 5, 6 games, something like that. Kind of crazy, but everyone on the team went to go celebrate him. So I guess that maybe like you're getting a celebrated win for Julio's touchdown. Go Julio. You got O.J. Howard. He did 19.3. You have a lot of players that scored almost 20 points, and that seems to be the key to victory. Just constant, high-scoring games. And this is a 1-win streak for Steve. Oh, man, you guys are close. Okay, next let's talk about Matt Martindale, the Girly Gates. 40.5 points to Randy Moss by Will Braden. 102.9. I'm doing the math really quickly, and that seems to be our most significant loss at almost 38 points. Yikes. So Matt is on a 3-game winning streak, whereas Will, this was your first loss in a while. Tough. Okay, so let's look at what Will's team did. I don't really know any of these people. Maybe that's why you lost. I mean, you had Tom Brady, but, I mean, he may can carry the Patriots, but he can't carry Randy Moss. Just saying. Sorry. Good show, though. You just needed 38 more points. Deshaun Watson, he's a good player. I know who he is. Todd Gurley. Man, you had Mark Ingram only scored 2 points, and you still won? Oh, the Dolphins. You got the Dolphins defense. They got 29 points. That beats out, I think, Brennan's team for 27 points. I have Gano. He's a good little kicker. I know who he is. Travis Kelce got you 25.4 points. I need this tight end. Like, I know I'm not in a PPO league, but you guys are really great at this, but let's send a letter to Mark Ingram and say do better. But, Matt, congratulations on your win. And now for the coup de grace, as I understand it, the top 2 players, Bacon Jerky, BMO, at 93.4 points versus B. Wade. I love this. The Beast hung like Hernandez at 87.9. So only a less than a 6-point difference determining our top 2 teams. That makes it the closest game of the week. Man, let's take a look. BMO is on a 2-game winning streak, beating Trey last week. I really think that that's what started this whole thing. Like, he lost this past week. He lost this week. Like, this is just great. Can y'all just keep doing this to him? Maybe he'll get more things done around the house. I don't know. So, oh my God, I just understood this hung like Hernandez. B-Wade. Oh my gosh. Yikes. I thought you were just being like penile inappropriate, but man, being death inappropriate. Kind of like the morbid jokes. Okay, I have Cam. That's who B-Wade has. He is V good, but obviously you needed 6 more points, so not good enough. Kerryon Johnson, Madison Academy, right down the road. He's questionable. What's happened to him? Yikesy. Ooh, he has an ankle injury. So thinking about you this week. He only got 5.9 points. Melvin Gordon got you 18.8. Ooh, Antonio Gates with a big fat goose egg of 0. I know that you got some high scoring like Melvin Gordon at running back that seemed to even out that, but I guess it just wasn't enough. BMO, let's take a look. Aaron Rodgers, he's pretty cute. I will accept his 23.3 points. Let's look. Amari Cooper, I know who he is, 14.3 points. Texans defense, I mean, your defenses were like pretty solid, better than some of the 0s and -4s that I've seen today, 10 and 14 points each. I mean, guys, I'm really proud of first and second right here. You guys are doing really solid, and I'm just really pleased with the way that this is all coming together. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of your week. I'm happy to talk trash with you at any point, especially about Trey and his team. Let's just circle back to them really quickly. Trey is on a... Oh, shoot, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, I'm not good at this. Trey's on a 2-game losing streak. He's currently in 4th place. Let's keep on beating him down. So far, it looks like he has the worst defense in the Raiders. But let's just send up some prayers that Antonio Brown doesn't do well this week. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for letting me fulfill my dreams, and hopefully you'll all tell Trey what a better hostess I was than him. Toodaloo. How do I turn this off? I have no idea.